Hello and welcome to another update video. We talk about silver today. Yeah, while gold really pushed on Friday, silver didn't do that much. Silver is currently holding the 50% retracement level that we talked about. So it's hovering above support, that orange line there. But the main question is, has silver already, first of all, has silver bottomed here in our yellow support area? And I can only tell you it's too early to confirm it. The trend is up. And I'm leaning towards the idea we're forming 5 waves. Gold seems to be doing that. Silver is a little bit less clear for the following reasons. First of all, silver did not reach our ideal third wave target. Okay, so it was a bit short. Technically, I could say wave 3 is in and it's just now doing wave 4. Could do that, okay. But wave 3 would be a bit short and wave 5 is then still to come anyway. So this is one scenario. Of course, it could be bearish, and of course, we could make one more low in wave 5 here. But that's not what I'm leaning towards at the moment because we broke out of this trend line here. So I'm leaning towards the white count. I'm leaning towards the idea we could have bottomed, but very important, that doesn't mean I confirm it. I can really only confirm it once we have the first 5 waves complete, followed by a 3-wave pullback, which would follow afterwards, which would form a higher low. But first we need 5 waves. At the moment, this could be some kind of a wave 4 top here in a correction ABC, which will lead to another low in wave 5. When would be the invalidation for the wide wave count? So this here can't be an impulse, what's moving here. Okay, so it is actually a diagonal structure. So because it's a diagonal, I would normally want to add the golden ratio as well. It can't be an impulse because of the choppy nature of the move up. And this looks like a 3-wave move actually here. This looks also too choppy to be an impulse. So I'm leaning towards the idea this is a diagonal. So that means wave 4 can overlap with wave 1. Which means the only real way to say that the diagonal and this move to the upside is invalidating would be a break below the beginning of the third wave, okay? And that would be down there at around $21.80, $21.75 here on the futures chart. CFDs. Yeah, so again, this would be the invalidation. Now, bear in mind that a break of the golden ratio level, which is here at $22.47, would, however, make the idea that this is a wave 4 in white very unlikely. Because typically a wave 4 would not break below the 61.8 retracement. If it does, it's a very unreliable wave 4. So yeah, this could be a diagonal. I'm still watching for another high until we break below that $21.75 level. Could be that third wave here isn't even finished, but that would be a very, well, no, that would actually be valid. That would actually be valid. Let me just double check something about the fibs. Yeah, you see the third wave here didn't reach the 1.236 extension level. In a diagonal, I would want it to be reached. And it was just below that. So I think, to be honest, if we're dealing with this as a diagonal, then I would actually argue that wave 3 is still unfolding. That's my best view at the moment. Let me take that target box out. And if that's the case, then the third wave would unfold as an A, B, C structure with the C wave still to come. That would be my primary. I think if I look at the fibs, this would be my primary. It just would give us a clearer diagonal, okay? It would just give us a clearer structure. And the main reason is that this move down was very deep. It looks very choppy, so it looks corrective on the way down. 1 second. And this move up here, which could have been the third wave, didn't reach the ideal target. So what's the next option that I can go with? Well, it's this one. You know, that wave 3 is still unfolding. And okay, you know, if we don't get that last 4 and 5, then I will assume that wave 3 indeed topped here. Technically, it's possible. It's just not favored. So this would also be an option. Just because of the fibs, not ideal. Okay? So what I'm watching for is either way, one more high, as long as we're holding $22.47. Below $22.47, I'm gonna watch the wave 2 low here at $21.75. If that breaks, then I have to assume another low, possibly down to $20.47 or even $19.15. So this should give you all the relevant parameters, I think. I mean, okay, if the wave B is finished, what would be target for C? So we can use the FIB extension for that. And let me see. I would actually argue the A wave would sit here. Gives you a nice 3-wave move up, then a flat structure in B and C. That will allow me to give you a target for wave C, which would be the 1-to-1 ratio, 100% extension, round about $24.07 would be at least a level to watch when we push higher. Yeah. So yeah, this is, I think, what we can look at as key parameters here. So I am still watching for higher primarily. Okay. However, if support levels start to break, especially $22.47, I will get very cautious, and below the wave 2 low, yeah, I will watch for lower, because then this attempted 5-wave move that we're working on, that we are according to this really only halfway through, maybe 3/4, but probably just halfway through, that this would then not work out and we can reset a little lower. But gold actually seems to be pushing, so typically they move together. We'll see. That's my update about silver. I hope you will like the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, also intraday and regular updates about stocks, then check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You can find the link in the description. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.